What is up, guys? That's it here with another edition of the Sanctuary Sunday, where I give theory crafting a bit of a pause. Today I'm going to talk about beginnings, but not about builds or patches, rather the very universe of Diablo. Check out the tale of its violent birth. As with all things, it is best to begin with the beginning, the creation. All things after it are a result of it, and the nature of it reverberates down through the millennia. A great many mystic and tribal storytellers impart some version of this story. Here we'll use the ancient writings from the Black Book of Lam Essen. It is chosen as a source because Lam Essen was a skilled sage renowned for his knowledge of Skatsimi mysticism and folklore. In his time, he collected vast stores of knowledge from diverse places and had a unique genius for distilling the essence of things from a vast array of different sources. He describes the creation of this universe in the following terms. Before the beginning, there was void, nothing, no flesh, no rock, no air, no heat, no light, no dark. Nothing save a single perfect pearl. Within that pearl dreamed a mighty, unfathomable spirit, the One, Anu. Made of shining diamond, Anu was the sum of all things, good and evil, light and dark, physical and mystical, joy and sadness, all reflected across the crystalline facets of its form. And within its eternal dream state, Anu considered itself, all of its myriad facets. Seeking a state of total purity and perfection, Anu cast all evil from itself. All dissonance was gone. But what of the cast-off aspects of its being? The dark parts, the sharp, searing aspects of hate and pridefulness. Those could not remain in a state of separation, for all things are drawn to all things. All parts are drawn to the whole. Those discordant parts assembled into the beast, the dragon. Tathamat was his name, and he breathed unending death and darkness from his 7 devouring heads. The dragon was solely composed of Anu's cast-off aspects. The end sum of the whole became a singular evil, the prime evil, from which all vileness would eventually spread throughout existence. Though separate beings, Anu and the dragon were bound together within the pearl's shadowed womb. There they warred against each other in an unending clash of light and shadow for ages uncounted. The Diamond Warrior and the 7-headed dragon proved to be the equal of the other, neither ever gaining the upper hand in their fierce and unending combat, till at last, their energies nearly spent after countless millennia of battle, the 2 combatants delivered their final blows. The energies unleashed by their impossible fury ignited an explosion of light and matter so vast and terrible that it birthed the very universe all around us. All of the stars above and the darkness that binds them, all that we touch, all that we feel, all that we know, all that is unknown. All of it continues through the night and the day, in the ebbing and flowing of the ocean tides, and in the destruction of fire and the creation of the seed. Everything of which we are aware, and that of which we are utterly unaware, was created with the deaths of Anu and the dragon Tathamat. In the epicenter of reality lies Pandemonium, the scar of the universe's violent birth. At its chaotic center lay the heart of creation, a massive jewel unlike any other, the Eye of Anu, the World Stone. It is the foundation stone of all places and times, a nexus of realities and vast, untold possibility. Anu and Tathamat are no more, yet their distinct essences permeated the nascent universe, and eventually became the bedrock of what we know to be the high heavens and the burning hells. Anu's shining spine spun out into the primordial darkness, where it slowed and cooled. Over countless ages, it formed into the crystal arc, around which the high heavens took shape and form. Though Anu was gone, some resonance of it remained in the holy arc. Spirits bled forth from it, shining angels of light and sound who embodied the virtuous aspects of what the One had been. Yet, despite the grace and beauty of this shining realm, it lacked the perfection of Anu's spirit. Anu had passed into a benevolent place beyond this broken universe, a paradise of which nothing is known and yet represents perhaps the greatest kept secret of creation, longed for but unimaginable. Just as heaven cooled in the spaces above, Tathamat's blackened, smoldering husk spiraled into the lower darkness of reality. From his putrid flesh grew the realms of the burning hells. The dragon's 7 severed heads arose as the 7 evils, the 3 strongest of which would be known as the prime evils. They, along with their 4 lesser brethren, would rule over the ravening demonic hordes that spawned like maggots from the desiccated cavities of the burning hells. This was how all of what we know began. In time, the lords of hell and the angels of heaven met and clashed. The battle raged unceasing, and thus would come to be known as the eternal conflict. It is written in the Book of Long Shadows that the eternal conflict shall continue on forever, across countless planes of existence, until further mysteries, unknown even to the angels and the demons, shall reveal themselves. Over the millennia, many scholars have interpreted this in various ways. Some, especially in the primitive tribes who look to the sky for their understanding of the universe, view all this as literally true. They believe that Anu's spine is a physical object in the universe, that demons are born from the rotting flesh of Tathamat. Other scholars and mystics take this less literally and perceive the telling of Anu and Tathamat's battle as an elaborate metaphor for good and evil and the constant, warring dynamic seen among the forces of nature. And thus ends this week's Sanctuary Sunday, along with the tale of the bloodied creation of this mythical universe. Of course, I'll follow it up in 7 days with the next chapter, but until then, I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and I would appreciate your subscription if you did. Talk to me on Twitter and Facebook that I linked below, watch me live on Twitch, and I'll see you guys next time.